Day 65, 90 hard. You gotta do what you gotta do for you, man. You gotta trust the process. And having faith in the Most High may not look beautiful, may not look pretty. It may be a struggle. It's gonna tempt you on certain shit that you're gonna feel like you gotta go back to because this is your norm, that's what you're used to. Trying to go back to your comfort zone because doing something new don't feel comfortable. And doing something new is not certain. So you don't know what you're gonna get out of it. I'm talking to myself right now. I was just about to go do some shit that was gonna probably have me straight for the day. But mentally it was gonna set me back. Emotionally it was gonna set me back. And spiritually. So I decided not to do it. And I just have faith in the Most High. You dig what I'm saying? Every day it's gonna be like a test on your faith. A test on how much you're willing to withhold or go without just to make sure the Most High can do his work. You can't rush the timing because your time not his time. And I know everything in his time is perfect. So let me get out my own way. Let me start trying to self-sabotage myself and I'll just be patient. And when the time comes, I'm gonna go knock it on head first. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get this first set in, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Sometimes it ain't gonna be easy. I already know it. Sometimes you're gonna tell yourself like, damn, I feel like I gotta rush to do this just so in your mind you can feel like it got done. But like I always tell everybody, your timing is not God's timing. Sometimes you just gotta be patient and just sit and wait. Like literally, physically, just sit on your hands and just be patient. A man that don't work don't eat. But the Bible don't say a man that work 24/7. Or a man that don't work without no rest. You gotta take your rest days. You gotta have your downtime to recover. So when it's time to go back in, you can go in 100% without making excuses. You did. And that's where I'm at right now physically and mentally. Like I said, I had a plan that I was gonna wake up early and go do something. It was gonna have my whole day straight. But I know spiritually I ain't wanna do it. So physically I ain't doing it. That's not me quitting on myself. It's just me picking a better decision. Cause you always got two decisions. Or two choices. Let me say that because you only got one decision. But you always got two choices or multiple choices. But mainly two choices. You can either do it and see what's gonna be the result, or don't do it and see what's gonna be the result. It's kind of cold like this, so I got my hand in my pocket. But yeah, mentally it getting hard. Mentally it getting hard when you start thinking about where you came from, what you done lost, how far you done fell down. But it started to get better when you understand how far you done came on your 90 hard, how much you been moving with grace. Every day you waking up with gratitude. Every day you moving with intention. You did what I'm saying? So today gonna be one of them days. It's gonna be a great day. Same way yesterday was a great day. Magnificent. I woke up again. I love my position. I'm making better decisions every day. You seen what I said? I was about to go do something, and I made a better decision this morning not to do it. I'm leaning on the Most High. Whatever his time is, I agree to it. You did what I'm saying? And that's what most of us gotta do. We gotta get out our own way. And dealing with a lot of situations, a lot of different industries, like work ethic, your business, shit like that. A lot of different aspects of our life, we self-sabotage, man. We get in our own way, getting emotional. We start thinking that only if I can do it like this, but I can do it like this now just to make sure a guarantee come through. But ain't nothing guaranteed. The only thing guaranteed is death. Death and taxes. You did what I'm saying? You gotta pay your taxes. You gotta get a little Caesar here. You did what I'm saying? And to die, you gotta, well, you know, your body don't die, the energy don't die, but your body will die. But the energy, it just transferred to something else. But what I'm saying is, death is guaranteed. Taxes is guaranteed. And everything else, you just gotta have faith and move with clarity and make the right decision. Best of your ability. Because some of us only able to make certain decisions based on the experiences we already been facing. Because we so arrogant, we don't want to take heed to everybody else's problem, so we'll walk the same problem thinking we'll have a different outcome when we have a similar outcome of somebody else that were trying to tell us to take heed or to tell us their situation. But some of us move so arrogant, we don't want to listen to nobody thinking we know. And that's when we hit so many walls and we feel like the devil on our back. No, the devil not on our back. We just not respecting the mother nature. We're not moving with the ancestors. We're not talking with God. We're not moving with grace. We don't love ourselves, so we're not moving humbly. You deal what I'm saying? Open your eyes, man. And I'm talking to myself. Open your eyes. Open your heart. Take heed in what you're doing. Move at your own pace, but also you on the God's timing. And you don't know his timing, so you just got to move with clarity and understanding. And once you start moving with clarity and understanding, your insight will get clearer, and then you can start moving with understanding. Because everything will come from an inner decision, meaning you want to do this, your soul saying it's right, you feel like it's right, and you're going to go with the motion instead of keep on trying to outsource everything, asking somebody for their opinion, what do they think, what do you think I should do? I haven't did that in a long time. I just go about the day. I think to myself for a minute, isolate myself, and if I come up with a certain plan to go after, shit, I'm going after that motherfucker with everything in me. You did what I'm saying? Let's get this second set in, man. Yeah, I want to do a lot of shit, and it's gonna happen. Like I said, I just gotta wait on the right time. That's it. It's a lot of shit I'm going without right now, but it's only for a few days. That's it. You did what I'm saying? I'm in one of the best positions right now in my life. I'm being intentional. I'm waking up every day with a purpose. I'm waking up every day with things to do, and I'm knocking them off willingly. You see what I'm saying? I'm putting myself under pressure by working out and showing up every day, and I'm showing up every day. No matter what I got going on, I'm showing up. You did. I'm putting in multiple applications. I'm still doing business online. I'm still trading. I'm still sports betting. I'm critiquing my trading analysis. I'm critiquing my sports betting research and the ways I go about it. You did what I'm saying? And once I figure out the best profitable way for me, I'm gonna stick to it. 90-day run. And then I have 90 days worth of data and see what work and what don't work. And depending on what work, keep it. Make it better just a little bit. Don't change what working. Depending on what don't work, either let it go or try to critique it and make it better. And then go for another 90 days. Then I have 180 days worth of data. But some of y'all don't want that much data. Y'all want the data, but you rather trying to hurry up and get the asset. The asset is the profit. You trying to get the payout. You want to withdraw. You did what I'm saying? I've been profitable on sports. Paying bills, taking my kids shopping, buying shit for the house. You did what I'm saying? I just need to be consistent, more consistent with what I'm in. I'm already grateful and thankful for having the knowledge to do so and the willpower to want to do it. You did what I'm saying? But when I was up in the street, I ain't know nothing about no sports betting legally. I didn't know nothing about trading. I didn't even try to learn it. That wasn't even coming across my mindset. When that money started to fade, I started spending too much, spending more than what was coming in. That's when I started learning about the trading and sports betting. So a lot of my last little money went to the beginning learning of my trading and sports betting, while I was blowing accounts and losing money like a motherfucker, fast to hell. But it was all a learning process. But in that time, I was just talking down on myself, down in the whole process, thinking I wasn't worth it, paying for this group sickness on trading, paying for these sports picks on sport betting, and I was losing. I may see somebody go on to 16 in one street, but soon I come in, they lose they 8, 9, 10 bets back to back. And I always be like, well, it's me, it's my energy, it's my spirit. I'm down myself. No, I just had to change my not perseverance, but my perception on shit. My perseverance is always good no matter what I'm doing, because I'm going to always persevere and get through anything. You can't hold me back. I can't even hold me back, because eventually I'm going to get out my own way and I'm going to succeed at whatever I'm doing. There's the perseverance in me. But get back to the perspective. My perspective had to change, because I started thinking, well, it's not meant for me to go off somebody else's research, somebody else's conviction on their trading sickness or their sports picks. It's for me to do the research, because I got all the time right now to do the research. I'm not working a 9 to 5, so I got the freedom and the time to do so, to learn and to lose, and to learn and to lose, and implement my own strategy on day trading and sports betting. So that what the first 2 years was. But at the time going through them 2 years, it was a hard mental process, because I was telling myself, how can I just put in 500 and lose it within minutes? How can I put in $300-$400 and lose it? Because I told myself no parlays, but soon at 300, I put in and put 100 on the single, lose the 100, the next 200 going to parlays in the same day. 6 leg, 13 leg, 12 leg, 15 leg, trying to make $30,000-$40,000 off $200 when that wasn't even the goal to begin with. So I had to understand, when I lose some money that I wasn't supposed to be risking at that first go, I get intimidated and start trying to chase my losses, knowing this wasn't part of the plan. So when I go outside of the plan, I always wreck, I always crash, and I always blow my account or go back down to zero. But as I see in my life, every time I follow my plan, I tell myself something, I come up with a nice strategy, I stick to it, and I see that shit out, I always come out on top. So that was I gotta do, and that was some of y'all gotta do. You got the right plan, you just not sticking to it. You got the right risk management, you just not sticking to it. And you only reason you're not sticking to it, because when you take a loss, when you don't expect to take a loss, you start a revenge trade or revenge bet, because you want to make that money back. And then once you lose that money that you tried to make back, just give you an example, you lost 100 off a $300 account. Now you're trying to bet $50 on 3 leg, 4 leg parlay just to make that $100 back. Then you lose that 50. You're going to tell yourself, damn, I wasn't even trying to lose that 100. Now I done lost 150. I got 150 left. Let me just put 50 on these 2-3 leg parlays, try to just try to make that 150 back so I can break even. And then you lose that 50. So you let a couple hours go past and you still thinking, damn, I got $100. Let me just take some $10 singles. So you put in 5 singles at $10 P, only 2 of them hit, the other 3 lost. So you done lost 180 and your account's in at $70. Maybe whatever is private, so you maybe got like $96 in your account. But your whole day went down the drain, because soon you enter the market or soon you enter the sports bet, you did not follow your plan. So the whole day went to trash. And that's what you're doing on your daily life. Without being on the charts, without being on the app, the sports bet. You telling yourself something, you waking up, you saying what you're gonna do in the day, and you never get it done. You always put it off for tomorrow. Or my back hurt, or I ain't got the bus fare, or I don't wanna be laughed at, or I ain't got the right clothes, or I ain't got the right friends, or I ain't got no supporters, or I can't do this, or it's gonna take too long, or I don't know how to do it. And you talk yourself out of it, meaning self-sabotaging yourself, and you repeating the process over and over and over. So your learning journey may be 1 or 2 years, but you extended it 5 to 7 years, because it's taking you that much time to control your emotions, to control your impulses in revenge betting, chasing your losses, no matter if it's trading or sports betting or in real life. You chasing what you already gave out or lost when you know you weren't supposed to lose it. So what you need to do, what I'm telling myself, is when you do it like that, take a whole step back for the whole day and just wait till tomorrow. You always got tomorrow. But if you try to chase a loss in the same day, you're not going to have that same clarity mindset. You may be thinking it's a sell, but it's a buy. You lose on the buy, so now you're trying to sell. Every other position, it's a different position when you're not even trying to reanalyze the market to see where you went wrong at. Same thing with the sports bet. You said you weren't going to take no parlay, but you lost your first 2-3 singles. Now you're doing 2-3 leg parlay. You said you weren't going to take nobody pitch. You done did your own research. You done lost 2 picks. Now you paying for somebody else chat, but you don't know they on the cold streak. So the next 3-4 days you losing. Now you blaming them instead of blaming yourself because you ain't trust the process. They get the third step in, man. Always trust the process, man. The process ain't gonna look pretty all the time. The process ain't gonna look clear, smooth, but you gotta trust the process. It's the beginning of certain shit if you just not starting doing certain things in your life. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just giving you suggestions and also telling you based on my real life experiences. I know when I put me first and come out with a strategic plan and I set rules and parameters in place and I follow those rules, meaning follow my own guidelines, I succeed. I may set the rules to succeed in 3 months. I may succeed in 2 months because I'm following my plan. I may say I want this in 30 days, but I get it in 60 days because I'm still following my plan. What that mean? Just because you got a perfect strategy to you, a perfect risk management to you, don't mean it's gonna go as planned. And you still gotta stay on the journey. You still gotta stick with the process.
And what I'm starting to see as I do parlays and lose and blow accounts on trading and sports betting, and in real life giving up jobs, quitting jobs that I wanted because the money was good, but once I got there, I don't like the employees, I don't like the setup, I don't like the managers there. They very racist, they rude. They ain't racist to me, they racist to everybody else, but they rude to me. And I don't like being rude to, because I'm very a respected person. But at the same time, sometimes I had that mindset on whatever energy you bring, I'ma match it. And they can get you in a lot of trouble. Because a lot of people on devil time, and we know we trying to clean up our karma and get to a better position in life, so we can't match the devil energy with devil vibes, because we going to end up being in the hole somewhere doing 10, 20 years in prison time, 5, 10 years, or getting shot or killing somebody on the humbug just because we was in our feelings matching their energy. You dig what I'm saying? So we ain't going to get on that topic. But what I'm saying is, just because you come up with the perfect plan and the perfect strategy, the perfect risk management on whatever you want to do in life, real life or online business, you got to follow the plan. But the plan might not go as you wrote it down step by step, but you still got to trust the process. Fall in love with the process. Fall in love with the grind. I fell in love when I was on the block. I fell in love serving Nick, serving Dime, serving Hot. That shit felt good. To go get a QP and know you finna get off in a couple hours. Or to go get a bag and know you finna get off soon you hit the block. That shit felt good. I fell in love with the process. Sometimes I go spend $3,600 on a pound. It was years ago. Pounds, you probably can get a pound now for like $800, $900, $1,200, depending on the quality and what side of town you on. I ain't trying to speak too much on that shit. I can give a fuck about the street. But, well, not the street, but the shit that you do in the street. Let me say it like that. But when I was spending $3,600 on a pound, I wasn't trying to make $7,000, $7,200 or double up or whatever y'all want to do, call it in the street. I wasn't even studying the profit margin. I was just stunned by, can I get it and get it off? I worry about the profit once I get it off. But how long would it take to sit in my hand once I get it to get everything off? That was my focus. I fell in love with the process of getting it off. You dig what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with trading and sports betting. You gotta love the process of research, doing your analysis, making sure your trade's right, making sure you got the best entry to your analysis, making sure you put your stop loss and your take profit to where you see it fit on your analysis, depending on if you're a scalper or ultra scalper or day trader, intraday trader, or swing trader or ultra swing trader, whatever you want to do, or position trader, depending on how big your bankroll is. And same thing with sports betting. You gotta understand, set the rules and the parameters in place and follow your strategy. You can't keep on dick riding, or you want to be in this sports pit, you want to be in this trend, you want to be in that trend, but you don't even know their conviction. You don't even know if they following somebody else's pit. You just seeing them got a little motion, winning games, so you just want to dick ride on coattail on their shit instead of coming up with your own shit. It ain't gonna pop off at the beginning for you, but it may do. You may start off perfect. You may start off taking 2 bets a day with sports betting for the first 30 days, so that's 60 bets, and not the first month, you hit for a 50 to 10 or 45-15. And if your risk management perfect or good, and you following your own rules, you came out the first month profitable on your own research, so you ain't gotta trust nobody else's shit. But that's having your own conviction. You did what I'm saying? I had to come close to the camera, y'all, because my storage running out again. Yeah, I gotta hurry up and change devices, upgrade my devices, because my storage be running out quick. These 30-40 minute videos every day be killing my storage. But what I'm saying is, no matter how good the process is, no matter how good the plan is, your strategy, your risk management, if you don't fall in love with the process, you're going to always sabotage yourself because you're so focused on the outcome, you're so focused on the output, you're so focused on the results, you're trying to get to a finish line. But you got to understand, with day trading, it's not no finish line. So you got to tell yourself, once you become profitable or you come up with a strategy that you see work, you're not going to stop in 2 years or in 5 years. You're going to try to reach $1 million a year, $1 million a month, $1 million a day. Then you're going to keep up in the level or whatever you want to call it. Push back the podium. You see what I'm saying? Once you get to $100,000 a year, 6-figure year, now you want to get to 7-figure, 8-figure, 10-figure. Same thing with the month. Once you start making 100K months, 6-figure months, $1,000 a month. And then $500,000 a month, then $1 million a month, and then $1 million weeks. Then $500,000 weeks, and then $500,000 days, and then $1 million days, and then $10 million weeks, and then $2 million days, and then $5 million days. That shit gonna keep going. So it's not an end goal. You're not rushing the process. You just trying to hurry up and live that lifestyle. Once you see you making big withdrawals, but you can't even control the money right now. If you had $50,000 or $100,000 right now, you wouldn't even know what to do with the money besides to go blow it. You'll go get fresh hair, go get some car, beach house, Airbnb. In 6 months, you broke. You didn't invest, you didn't follow the plan, you didn't stick to the same thing you were thinking about when you were broke, because you had got a lump sum. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta fall in love with the process, because the process is gonna keep you on the same journey with the same strategy that you had when you were broke. Instead of just getting a handout and then you change the whole process, and in 6 months, yeah, you had fun, you created memories, but you ain't create shit that can be passed down. You ain't create no foundation that you ain't gotta pick up no pen no more and put in no more work. You still gotta go work for that same memories that you created. You chasing the old shit, you chasing the old because that's what you spent your time on. Use your time wisely, man. 100 push-ups every day. I told you I'm gonna show up every day. Hopefully you showing up for you in 2026. I love self. If you find this content valuable, comment, leave a comment. No matter what it is, emoji, sticker, thumbs up, thumbs down. If you wanna speak on a topic, leave some topics that I can speak on, or we can go back and forth with. We can have a conversation about. Ain't all about me. Iron sharpen iron, to each his own. I'm trying to help you so you can help me. You deal what I'm saying? Share this video out. Send it to somebody you feel like, no matter what I said in the video, they can take something from it and help their everyday life. Change their situation. It's all about what can we do to help somebody else, no matter what situation we in. Can we give back intentionally, purposeful, and with no bad intentions connected to why we giving back. Like I said, I'm not offering you no digital products or nothing like that, so you ain't gotta spend no money. Like the video, they just take a second. Leave a comment, it only take a second. Share the video, it only take a second. You deal what I'm saying? Let it play in your background while you washing clothes, while you riding a bike, while you on your way to work. Let them views go up. Let YouTube put me in their algorithm so YouTube can start sending that pay once I get monetized. You ain't gotta send the pay, YouTube gonna pay. You see what I'm saying? YouTube gonna send that pay. Salute. Do something for you in 2026. Let's make your life better by you picking you. And let's start today so your next week can look better. You deal what I'm saying?
I'm out of here.